In 2019, arts and culture contributed about $800 billion to the American economy. I'm talking about movies, music, paintings, drawings, art installations, sculpture and the likes. Now that's a larger in multiples than some economies around the world. Now when you scale it down to just the global art industry, when I talk about global arts, I'm talking about just paintings, drawings, sculpture and other installations. Now that's worth about $64 billion. That's when you look at the year 2019 and 2018 thereabout. I don't know about the worth of the arts industry in Ghana. I'm sure it runs into millions. But I do know that there is a growing interest in a subset of that industry. That is pencil drawing. Now, pencil artists across the capital have been speaking about their challenges, opportunities in the market, and what can be done to support the growth of their industry. So there are different forms of illustrations, from use of paints to these days the digital artworks. But what makes the use of pencils in depicting images so special? I'm coming to engage one young artist who has spent years when it comes to depiction of images using pencils. One thing special about pencil is it takes a lot of time, effort and energy on trying to put someone's image on a paper. Trying to capture this human creature inside your brains and trying to put them on a paper, it takes a whole lot of effort and it takes talent, it takes years of practice. For a piece like this, how much would you normally sell it, and how much are you making in terms of your monthly sales or weekly sales? Okay, so for something like this, I think it will go for about probably from 800 cedis to let's say 1,002, depending on the type of drawing I'm doing. So with this, let's say for 1,000, I'm going to sell it for about 800 cedis upwards to 1,002. Depending on the type I'm going to do. And so we normally price our stuffs concerning the size and the type of drawing, because we have this normal portrait, we have the realistic and hyper-realistic. Tucked under the main bridge around the Mile 7 area is a 15-year veteran of the pencil art business. The founder of Ocean Pencil Art has been in this trade for a long time, and he tells us about how the business has evolved.
Right now, I can see that improvement has come inside more. Like first, I used to do it in the house. Right now, I'm over here. The business is going on well. Right now, I use a charcoal pencil, I use graphite, and I use charcoal powder with makers brushes. Sometimes the sketch will take you like 1 hour to sketch a drawing, a picture. So it can take you 3 days for you to shade the artwork. This size is 20 by 24. That one is 550, and this one is 700. This is metal, 20 by 30. Yes, and an Akufuado size is 450. So is there a real appetite for pencil art, and what is the market for this type of illustration? Enoch Entry is the owner of the Achimota Art Village, and he tells us more.
The patronage is quite good. Of late, people have come to understand art. You'll be here, and a group of people will come here. We want to appreciate our CEO. We want to appreciate our boss. What can we buy? The first time I'll tell you, draw him or her, and they'll say, "Wow, that's good." So how much is it? I give them their price. They agree to it. I do it for them. When they come and take it, they are so happy. Sometimes they'll call you feedback and they'll tell you, "Boss, Charlie, your team work."
What are some of the key, should I say, challenges that artists like yourself are facing that you need help?
For me, I would say a place to work, like a studio on my own that I'm going to be working. And even where I am right now, you can see it's just like someone's kiosk that I've taken that I'm working with.
Sometimes the price, if you mention the figure to them, people will say that no, you are under overhead, and the price, they want to reduce the price for you. But if I can get a shop, the price can be okay for me.
Lorinda Agbinawusi, also known in the art world as Aseye, is one of the few females who has taken up the pencil art form. Now she tells me about what can be done to grow the market and also welcome more women into the field.
It's growing, but I feel that there's more room for improvement. Especially for the ladies. There are lots of guys in the art world and it's difficult penetrating, especially if you didn't study art.
For Citi Business News, my name is Bobie Osei.